Hello guys, my name is Kemi. Welcome back to my channel, and today this is what we are going to make. We are going to make cinnamon mandazis. Yeah, for those who are new to this channel, kindly subscribe and enjoy the recipes I'll be sharing. So today we are going to make cinnamon mandazis, and these are our ingredients. We have eggs, two large eggs. Then we have melted margarine. You can also do melted butter. Then we have lemon zest, and then we have we have sugar, and then we have yeast, 1 tablespoonful of yeast. Then we have 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, and we have 1 tablespoon of salt. So the sugar, you will just add in sugar to your taste. If you are a sweet tooth like me, you are allowed to add in as much sugar as your taste buds can take. That's what I usually tell you guys. Yeah, so that's what's cooking in my kitchen today. And oh, we have vanilla essence, and we have our flour. So we also have milk. I am warming my milk. Yeah, so we are also going to have milk. Let me bring the milk. It's already warm. I was warming it. Yeah, so we have milk too. Those are our ingredients, and now we are going to start the procedure. So the first thing that we are going to do will be mixing all our dry ingredients. So we have our flour here, and then now we are going to add in the yeast, cinnamon powder, and then the salt and the sugar. Yeah. So that's it, and then now I'm going to mix them very well. The next step will be killing the smell in our eggs. Yeah, I don't like the smell of eggs in anything that I'm eating. So eggs have got a tendency to emanate their smell when you're maybe using them in baking or cooking mandazi. So this is what I do always. I add vanilla essence. I'm just going to add like a teaspoon, and then I'll stir. So after that, I'm going to add in our lemon zest in the eggs to kill the smell. Yeah, the function of lemon zest in our mandazis isn't only killing the smell in the eggs, but it's also a preservative. Yeah, and the taste too. So it has got multiple functions. Lemon zest has got multiple functions. If you didn't know, now you know. That's it. And I forgot to tell you, I have a cup of warm water. I have a cup of warm water just in case our wet ingredients are not enough. I'll have to add in water. It's allowed. Yeah. So the next step, I'm going to make a hole inside our bowl and start adding in the wet ingredients. First, I'll have our milk go in. And then we'll add our eggs mixture. The egg mixture consists of lemon zest and vanilla essence. So that's it. Then now I'm going to use my mixer to mix the ingredients. So I'm going to use this mixer, hand mixer. Mix at low speed first. But as I always tell you, alternatively you can use your hands. I don't like kneading dough, so that's why my mixer comes in very handy. Be it chapati dough, be it bread, any kind of dough, I always use my mixer. Maybe if I'm using my hands, I'm going to just use my hands to finalize the kneading. Yeah, but for a start, I'm always using the mixer. Yeah, so I'm going to scrape the sides so that they can mix well. After scraping the sides, seemingly my dough needs more wet ingredients. I'm going to add in our warm water bit by bit, yeah, so that we don't have excess water. So I'm going to have my dough hooks on. Yeah, so as you can see, we now have our dough hooks on, and I'm going to use them at low speed. Use them at low speed so that I can make sure our dough gets out in a good state. Yeah, so our dough looks fine. I've really kneaded it using the help of our dough hooks. I'm going to now add in our melted butter. Remember, we had melted butter or margarine. Yeah, the melted margarine was 2 tablespoons. So I'm now going to mix it in our dough so that we can assemble our dough properly and leave it to cook. So our dough is ready. It's done. It's soft. Yeah, so what I'm going to do next, I'm going to transfer it to this sufuria. But before that, I'm going to oil this sufuria and transfer our dough here to sit for about 30 minutes for the yeast to proof. I forgot to tell you, you can still use baking powder in your flour. Yeah, you can use baking powder together with yeast. It still works, but I chose to use yeast. Yeah, I'm going to transfer our dough here. Then let it sit for 30 minutes and we'll be good to go. We'll start deep frying our mandazis. Our dough is here looking great. I'm just going to cover it and let the yeast proof for 30 minutes. Then we'll start cooking. We'll start frying our mandazis. So let it sit and see you after 30 minutes. 30 minutes later, this is how our dough looks like. So time to roll and make cutouts, then fry. Meanwhile, I'm going to start heating our oil. Using our rolling pin, I've stretched out half of our dough. Yeah, as you can see, I've really rolled it. I'm now going to make our cutouts. Those are our cutouts, looking good. So I'm going to test our oil first using one small cutout and see if the oil is ready to take many cutouts. Yeah, I think our oil is ready. So I'm going to have all these other cutouts go in, then I continue making more cutouts from the remaining dough. The first ones are done. Look how great they look. I've actually tasted one. They're not only tasting good, but they're also soft. Yeah, and they smell nice too. So let's continue. This is the progress so far. We have some over here. Then we still have our cutouts. Yeah, the only remaining ones. We are almost done, guys. They taste and smell so nice and they are soft. So I think we are done here. Going to put out the foil, maybe turn off the heat, get them out of this oil. You can even make a glaze using water, sugar, some cardamom, lemon zest. Yeah, you can make that syrup and dunk them in that syrup. You can just toast them in the syrup and enjoy. I'm not going to do that today, but maybe I'm going to sprinkle some powdered sugar. Let's do that. So these are our cinnamon mandazis. I have them in a plate, and as I've told you, I'm going to sprinkle some powdered sugar. So I'm going to use a strainer because my powdered sugar has got some lumps. Yeah, so I'm going to use a strainer. Yeah, so that's it. And then I'm going to have a taste and tell you how the taste is with this powdered sugar. So nice, so nice. So my breakfast for tomorrow is sorted. Maybe you should also make some and sort yours. Tastes so nice, and they're so soft. Oh my god, they are very, very soft. Even a toothless kid can actually eat this. They're too soft. So that's it for today. Yeah, subscribe to my channel. Let's enjoy making some nice and delicious meals together, as I'll be sharing more recipes. Yeah, it's a good night from me. Let me think about what I'm going to cook for supper. Till I see you next time. Goodbye.